くなるぞ。
And they will sub her out. Miyabi comes in. The Japanese international in her second appearance with Angel City. Adames makes a good run. Back to the Haitian international. On the cross, lands for G, bounces around, there's a shot, and it's too high from Adames.
That situation, it works quite well. Really good ball in from Mondesir. Do a good job of keeping it alive. G puts it into the box. I think here, just a little bit more composure from Emery Adames. It looks like she's trying to break the net, and then it goes sailing over. I think just you don't need to always put a lot of power on the ball. But underneath, it reminds me of Providence Park from a few years ago. Portland Thorns used to get everybody's best team. And as we saw last year, Portland Thorns were losing quite a number of games at home, which impacted them going into the playoffs. They just about made it. I think if you can make your home a fortress like the North Carolina Courage, look what could happen.
Tiernan trying to get around Bug. Nearly does. On the cross, Fuller's there. No shot, stuck at the 6. There's a player down. It's Mercado in the box. A shot? No. Miyabi was denied.
Brilliant play from Riley Tiernan down this left-hand side. Not many players go past Jordan Bug. I don't think, maybe the ball didn't fall quite right to Kennedy Fuller, because you'd hope in that moment she wouldn't have to take a touch. You know, you could just sweep it in the back of the net, but to be fair, McClern was swarming the ball, and Mercado is down as well. G does a really good job. But amazing goal. All that matters is this team wins this game.
Dufour on the corner, yet another. An easy interception for Dickey. That is not where she wanted that to go, though, Dickey. Angel City was on it. McLaren launches it up right in front of her head coach, Laura Harvey. Dufour just dribbles it out of trouble.
I think this comes down to managing the game as well. I think Sam Latey will be delighted. I think they've been better. He spoke about being better first to the ball, second to the ball.
Oh, nice move there. Miyabi came in as a sub here in the second half. Tiernan. Miyabi. Seattle still searching for the equalizer. Monisir couldn't make contact. Anderson's gonna cover, kill some clock.
The thing is, they're still pushing. You know, we're going to get a lot of stoppage time in this game, so they could still get chances. But I think this game just hasn't really been Sabo's here. Miyabi loves that. Loves that type of trickery and nutmeg. I'm quite surprised at.
Dufour. Well, they're going for it. Looking for some cushion maybe on the outswinger. Vignola through the air. Hodge. Fuller. 3 defenders around. Creating some separation. Vignola. And it's touched away. Kennedy. Fuller, G.
I mean, you just don't really see a team that's 2-1 up with 3 minutes to go, put the ball in the box. But I think leads me to believe they just don't think they're going to get caught in transition at all, because Seattle Reign haven't really been effective in those areas.
Well, here we go. Adames, cross to Darlene, and it chops out of play.
The shot. She gets 1v1 here. I'd love her to go against Sarah Gordon a little bit more. Carry it a little bit. You can see she was trying to find Darlene. It was onside. And if she went for goal and was more selfish, it probably would have been on. But We didn't get the story.
For the national team. Suspected. And the Japanese star, Miyabi Moreya, out of INAC Leonessa, comes in this game. Messiah Bright comes on for Diana Ordonez.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the Houston Dash team will do, but I like those substitutions for Fabrice Gautrat. I thought Ryan Garris has been their best attacking player. I've said this many times in certain areas when she's...
And then an exciting player from Japan. She made her debut 2 weeks ago. Miyabi Moreya starts 3 games lated. Land 90 minutes for Scotland in the second Nations League game against Germany. So you factor a full shift, a flight home, and a 2-0 lead away from home. There's a chance for Houston breaking the other way. Savvy Kinclear.
It's a lot. Like I said, taking nothing away from what they're doing.
Good bending ball for Bright. Bright stays on her feet. Messiah Bright pulls it wide. Great balance to get.
It can happen when there's somebody on that stretches the back line. It's a brilliant ball from Yasmin Ryan. We did not see those types of runs in the first half from the Houston Dash. I think in that situation, Houston Dash have caused them much problems whether it's in behind. They don't look troubled at all. The fact they were able to take Claire Emslie off at half time just typifies that really.
Good build up here from this left side. Cross comes in into the hands of Angelina Anderson.
Last game as well.
The other part about that goal that's interesting to me, Leah, it's a nice turn. Here in midfield from Angel City. Tiernan in possession of the circle. And they find Moreya wide. Angel City trying to play out of the back, trying to play into pressure, and it cost them.
Yeah, and I think also you've got to look at the fact that Houston Dash jumped a couple of lines as well. In the first half, they were allowing Angel City to just have the ball.
Good chance here for Angel City. Step overs here for Fuller. Good defending corner kick. Olivieri, her goal has brought Houston within 1. Very unseen of club and country duties.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great honor, it's a great privilege to be in when you get to play for your national team. It's just difficult because sometimes the timings of the games and the international window can be quite challenging for play.
Leanne, you've been in these huddles. We see Sarah Gordon. What do you think the message is from these players on how Angel City can stay unbeaten and close out this game?
It's interesting because people used to ask me after games what coaches say at halftime and what the players are saying. It's like you take it in, but it's like when you're in that moment, you know exactly what you're saying to each other, but it's like you're in a bit of a blur. Like you're like, I can implement what they're asking of me. I think it can be really helpful amongst each other as a teammate. I always found that I was the type of player that didn't like too much information. Constantly, I like to take my game to the other team and players, but I do think, and I think Alyssa Thompson is one of those players that she'll be the first to tell you, like the Olympics, she was like, I wasn't ready yet, I wasn't good enough. You know, when you get picked for a major tournament when you're 17, 18 years old, everybody, all eyes are on you. I think Alyssa Thompson is admirable. She went away, worked hard, and has come back bigger, better, and stronger. And I think Emma Hayes, it's a great problem for her to have. You know, so much strength in depth.
Press has an overlapping run. The cross comes in, and it was a chance for Fuller. That was the first delivery we've seen from Miyabi Moreya, the 26-year-old Japanese. Between August and September of 2023, that was during an 8-game unbeaten run.
I actually don't even think they've played their best either. I think they're actually
going in the attack. Same lady's been pleased so far with this season, but he says we need to score some more goals. Systems all the way across the face of goal. Be tracked down in the corner by Claire Emslie, and Angel City right into the attack tonight. Emslie trying to keep this ball alive. Maria in her first NWSL start, trying to drive that ball into a danger. For this Angel City side, coming off the 3-1 win against Houston last week. Hodge, Tiernan, and Alyssa Thompson were the goal scorers, as this will be brought back for a foul. time Angel City's won consecutive games and all.
Need to build in a 3 and push Neely Martin at times a little bit higher. There she is, winning the ball back, something that she's done for a couple of years so well centrally. Can she have that same effect on the sideline, that outside back position?
Link-up play, it eventually finds its way to Giselle Thompson. Now Hodge facing up towards goal. Going to play it all the way to the near side for Moria, and it's out of play. Moria, her first season here in the United States. Toward Israel.
I'm still not used to that Big Ten UCLA.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Going over, it's a foul right in front of the fourth official. Caitlin Howell having to pick herself up.
Chesky is pointing, saying whoever fouls Howell next is going to get the yellow card. Oh, and that was pretty good acting from Jalen Howell. It looked like she got...
Always goals in that rivalry.
You need to say spoiler alert before you say that on...
Do I need to?
I don't know.
They're all happening at the same time. I mean,
you gotta have, if you're a true NWSL fan, you've got the dual screens happening.
I love a dual screen setup, so I'm all about that. Looking up, Moria, that's good work. And winning a throw-in for Angel City. Donnet. That ball down the line, Real making the run, is never going to get there, and a throw-in quickly for Angel City.
To see if maybe Alana Kennedy, I should say, is going to follow her, because that's the pocket of space that Kennedy leaves that then Astaire can come and occupy and be the connector up front. In fact, she gets in those spaces all the time, so you're just putting her in a more comfortable spot.
Tiernan able to hold it. Now Emsley. Maybe Moria coming down the right. Cross towards the top of the area. Hodge putting in a dangerous area. Came in so quick.
Been most effective. Your team needs a goal, and you're the center forward.
Float it forward. Porchio. Porchio just kind of disposes of Miyabi Moria. And a turnover, a foul against Gotham.
Spark, I would say, especially in that San Diego game to start, even the game against Portland, they found themselves in the second half creating a lot of chances. It's really good work from Gordon.
Moria in her first start, looking into the middle, falls for Tiernan, goes to ground, Hodge with the shot, and saved by Berger. There was a whistle that would have ended the play any...
In the right place to just keep the play alive. And here, Mariah sends in a nice service. Tiernan can't get the shot off. I'm not sure how that's a...
In the NWSL. Here comes Angel City forward. Slide it through for Tiernan. It was broken up. King back into play. Moria will track it down on the far side. Infield for Kennedy. Chase trying to get it out, turns it over. Here's Emsley to the United States from Warren Township, New Jersey. So another thread between LA and the tri-state area.
Was one of those players last year, sorry, in 2023 that...
Angel City trying to keep things going until the very end here as we enter the 90th minute. If you're Sam Lady, where do you go from here?
I think you have to chalk it up to a good night from Gotham. For Angel City, I don't think they handled everything correctly. I think I mentioned potentially what could have been better in the setup. And you also see that you are susceptible.
Post press. Not able to connect and out of play.
They don't have one of the best 3 players in NWSL right now, because I would put Alyssa Thompson up there before tonight, because Esther's performance tonight, I think, notched her up into one of those top 3 players. But it had been Banda, Shawinga, and Thompson through these first 4 weeks performing.
Utah. Also be Miyabi, her first NWSL start last week. 2 defensive-minded subs. That's Tiernan coming off. I think we're starting to get some of the attention here from Sam Lady. Now Angel City out of subs.
Which you can see Miyabi right away, 5. To go into that defensive of a position, I think then you give away so much possession, you invite more pressure. We'll see if Angel City proves me wrong here.
Still going to come forward and try to find something in this game. You go back to last week for Angel City's Barbara Banda's battling here. Angel City will win this back. Lose the game 4-0. That's crushing.
Yeah.
It's at home.
Boy, back-to-back home losses since 2021. That's the last time that happened, but they came roaring back in that first half. Who will take the momentum early in the second half? Washington in the darker uniforms with the ball now. Kwasi trying to feed Ashley Hatch. Kwasi well out of play.
Service, Zellum signaling where she wants us to go.
Katie Zellum's ball toward the back post, won initially by Washington. Narumi, Japanese international, down and out so far in 2025. Jen Hildreth, Jamie Watson on the call. Bringing you this match from Audi Field. There's the other change for Angel City. This is Miyabi, 28-year-old Japanese player. Thompson, edge of the area, 3 defenders around, needs a save, and McKeever does the job. Yes.
Thompson,
good point.
Giselle Thompson, her first, and just a little bit of a different look here. Tiernan had pulled out wide, and Alyssa Thompson just takes the space.
Monday gave it right back to Giselle Thompson.
Oh, that's good soccer, up, back, and through.
Here's Miyabi. Kwasi having to charge in and clear it away, but conceding the corner. Out to Emsley.
Really good decision-making. Good decision-making there.
And here comes Emsley. Hard-charging run, tapped free by McKeever. Hatch. What will the veteran decide to do here? Not gonna rush things. A lot of contact there. Kwasi and Miyabi for Angel City.
Kwasi's not doing herself any favors with the interaction with the referee, who's trying to give the benefit of the doubt.
Ooh, doesn't deserve it. Honestly,
No.
looking at that replay, you can't do that.
No, it's one of those situations where you're fortunate enough it could have gone either way. The fate of it.
First place behind the leaders, Kansas City and Orlando. Those two teams still yet to play this weekend, of course. Kansas City later tonight out west against Seattle. Alana Kennedy, such a warrior. You see playing with that black eye, took the contact to the face. And Kawasi in the mix again. You can see the referee counting, that's enough. Gave her the 2 infractions within a matter of minutes, and this one sets up a set piece in a really dangerous spot.
Nice little touch from Miyabi. A bit awkward and clumsy from Kawasi. Zealous in the attack and never really was able to get her feet sorted.
Brittany Ratcliffe also made her way on in that group of substitutions for the Spirit. And that was for McKenna Morris. And
her composure a bit, more worried about the 1v1 individual batters that she was going up against with Miyabi. So now she comes off and you're able to get Ratcliffe that's able to run. In fact, you can bring on Bethune. This is a good setup. We're mindful of what the game score would have been and how many minutes Bethune would have got. So we get tied at home with 25 minutes. Great time to introduce Cora Bethune back in.
Tiernan got all the scoring started in the 8th minute of this match for Angel City. Back to Zellum. Giselle Thompson. Daring the defender Ratcliffe to commit. Those connections and the precision from Angel City here. Zellum with a chance, hits the corner! Second straight match that Katie Zellum scores a goal, and this one puts Angel City back in front.
The interchanging play from Angel City is lovely. The movement is unpredictable. The precision in the passing is what causes this goal. Watch the way that there is passing and moving. Zellum had shown Thompson where she wanted to go. That is such tidy footwork in the box from Zellum. She's gonna soul roll when she gets this back. Good clean first touch. Now the bite, and there's the move to just create the angle, change the approach. And for the second week running, Katie Zellum, she's on the score sheet. And it is a big goal for the away side to grab the lead again.
Now can Angel City find a way to finish this one out? Sam Lady.
Oh, the switch was on.
Saw Brown running through. Carl. And over in the corner, manages to initially get out of it.
Foul go the way of the Spirit. I'm not sure there was a foul either way. There was just good 50-50 balance. Eating another corner kick at her fault.
On leadership. Gotta have that from the back. Here comes the corner from Emsley. Bent in, punched away. Bethune lost it. Emsley on it. Angel City side netting. And the Spirit equalize again. Hatch open in the box. Wow.
What is Angel City doing? Leaving Ashley Hatch wide open in the box from a throw-in.
Officiating crew.
There's a run in the middle that's wide open.
There she is. It is Alana Kennedy. Has Emsley to her left. Emsley in the box, press there as well. Clear Emsley, a chance for Angel City. Press turns, and it will be a corner.
What a block from Bernal. Oh my goodness. This is incredible awareness. Good feet. Now she understands that she's not going to win this race, so that is a good decision to try to play this across from Kennedy. Kristen Press thinks she has something in the ability.
Here comes a little hot shot for Kennedy. So Angel City, another change. Miyabi getting ready to come in. National is appeared now in 7 games, 6 off the bench for Angel City. Jimmy Coonrot's about Alex Loera. He likened her to Denise O'Sullivan on the North Carolina side, one of the toughest midfielders to go up against. the integration back into playing. Already she's running kind of all around, just excited to be back out there, which is a very typical feeling. But once she gets back into this team, I think the style of play in Utah is really going to fit her well too, because they want the ball and she can help them connect from the middle third to the attacking third. Tanaka showing off her speed there. Senor looking for the equalizer. Press, pokes it away. KK Ream, 15 years old. She's the youngest player ever to start in the NWSL. And did so last week against North Carolina. Del Fava. Well, 12 minutes of stoppage time. Tanaka turns, shoots. Off the rebound, Anderson covers. And this is really good build-ups, tight, intricate passes from Utah. So still about 10 minutes to go. So there's time for Utah to find the equalizer. Pogarsh, Ream, Loera. And again, we just wish Savvy King the best and really hoping that she's okay. A terrible situation. And we'll update when we get more info, but that's what we have for now. Utah's this is gonna be difficult for them, because now it's Loera winning the ball again. They get the ball high into the attacking third. She's done a really good job of finding the right pass, but also winning the first and second balls for them so they can get more into the attacking third. The XG went significantly in favor of Utah in this second half. They should have a goal.
Oh, she looks very upset on the sideline, so definitely some frustration starting to build. Coming in for Angel City, Miyabi as well. Sophia Mataisiet, she's one player that actually just signed a short-term contract yesterday, but has been training with this team since the preseason, and somebody Sam Lady says we are very excited about. Keep an eye on whether they do add her into the mix here. As the game, Silkowitz needed all of her 6-foot frame to get that. Corner is delivered. Silkowitz goes down hard.
As ball comes in, Silkowitz steps out for it.
Ball hit her right in the face.
Yeah. Casey Fair is a big bite. She's got an aerial presence. She's going to go up for the ball. She's tough. She can be almost like a bull in a china shop in and around the 6-yard box that just creates havoc and puts defenders on their back foot. She's in disbelief.
Here's Huff. Unable to find any of her teammates. Back out to Didasco. Miyabi turns it up for Angel City. Miyabi on the throw-in. Back to Miyabi. Silkowitz clears it out. Into the 82nd minute of play here. With time winding down on Angel City, we expect to see a bit of urgency here.
Absolutely. Angel City seems to be going a bit more direct, and I think with the likes of Abby Dahlkemper and Emily Menges as veteran center backs in this league, they are equipped to understand when to drop and to limit that space in behind. So I think it's going to be a lot of connection in and around this box that's going to provide them some success. A third man run into that space. They're big, frantic in and around the 18, and then once the ball goes wide, they believe they have to serve the ball immediately into the box. They haven't pulled the Bay out in any way. They've been able to stay all their, defenders or center backs have stayed central to the goal. Their fullbacks haven't been pulled out, and they get to drop, see the ball come in, and clear the ball again.
Is that something practice training can help with, or it's just not really being in a groove or in a rhythm tonight?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think there's just it gets to the end of the game and
Joelle Anderson enjoying time playing in her home city. Back to certainly hope Melissa Thompson is okay and able to play next week. She is must-see TV anytime she takes the pitch. Angel City will go home for their next 3 matches, hosting Racing Louisville next Saturday, then Chicago and North Carolina. Miyabi trying to make something happen. That ball cleared out by Bay FC.
yeah, the time is dwindling down and
NWSL, the third of our triple header here tonight. Well, Angel City gets after the attack early and often. This will be the final game for interim head coach Sam Lady. Alexander Strauss will rejoin the team here in just about a week. Janine Sonis spins this ball into the 18. It comes back out. One shot attempt gets blocked. Second opportunity rolls out wide left. DeMello. She has Sonis behind her, but cannot get there. As Louisville, they won just one of their 13 road matches. They already have 2 road wins this year. Excellent pass forward here. In the box is Kayla Fisher. She gets a knocked out. Fisher blasts, and it gets blocked. Hops into the sky and
ball game. Perfect example. Angel City's in their attacking third, and it's a quick transition moment. Looking for Kayla Fisher. Perfect touch. But
Angel City used to fast starts. They've scored the first goal 6 times this year. For a foul, no whistle. Instead, it's well built out of the back. Sears charges against Gordon. Miyabi comes back to take it away. Gordon started it by stymieing the run.
nice little interplay there from Racing Louisville. Taylor Flint sliding across to provide an option in central position. And this is the player that Racing Louisville want on the ball. All driving into space, but Sarah Gordon does a good job to delay Emma Sears and afford an opportunity for Miyabi to double down and commandeer the ball off of Emma Sears.
Take the edge here on the road. Fisher chases, but Reed. Miyabi goes over and prepares to take this as Angel City look to erase this deficit. Miyabi slingshots. Bloomer backpedals. Vignola pops it into the sky. Bloomer gets one piece and then catches.
Talking about basketball, that's a game of taps right there. Ball gets served into the back post, trying to catch Racing Louisville snoozing. And it's Vignola who attacks this with so much speed and momentum.
Angel City came in third most goals in the league. They're being outshot right now, 7-1 on their home field. Tiernan. Kennedy backpedals. This over the top. Miyabi evades one. Miyabi just Zell Thompson. Thompson rifles, takes a ricochet. Bloomer fends it off, and Malay clears.
Aaron Wright, Jordan Bloomer decisively puts that into a safe area of the pitch. That's a vital goalkeeping intervention there from Bloomer.
So Thompson stands right next to Bloomer. Tiernan carving out real estate as well. And it's Miyabi boomeranging this ball in. It skims ahead of Megan Reed. Goes wide. Well, third of the way through this one, and something tells me 1-0 is not going to be enough.
And Miyabi swings this one in, and Megan Reed gets position on Lauren Millay, just trying to flick this one to the back post. Might have even glanced off Aaron.
Some matches this year have been held scoreless in the first half so far. Thompson pesters, but it comes to Millay. Fires it forward. It's Fisher. Fisher debates. Cuts it back. Fisher uncorks a shot to the top. Sears pops. And Anderson catches. The flag is up for offside.
Good-looking opportunity here from Kayla Fisher. She drives, gets around Megan Reed here, and she's got Taylor Flint right at the edge of the box. All she has to do is lay it off. Flint's in a really good position.
Up and over the top it rolls. Miyabi. Back for Anderson. Nearly given away again. Seventh meeting between these two groups. Louisville has scored in the first half in 6 of the 7. Millay taking it over once more. Sonis cuts back. Jean measures. DeMello. Back for Jean. Pulls it forward. Millay cannot keep it in play. We have to give so much credit to the department. Vignola bodies the defender away. Miyabi. City has to be shocked right now. Thompson trying to change something about this now. Thompson, inside of the box, looks for choices. Is met by nothing but white and purple kits. Thompson.
We can see the goal on a corner kick all season long. This Angel City team doesn't have a ton of aerial threats, so being able to try to create those overloads, which is what they try to do in the run of play.
Nabi floats this in. Fuller would have been there, but who else but Taylor Flint to win another aerial. Our room to take another. Heads over to the sideline to take a look. The play between Fisher and Hammond for the 5th time in club history. They haven't won a road game scoring 3 goals since 2022 against this Angel City side. They're going to have to work for this one for the rest of the way tonight. Delightful passing. Alyssa Thompson charges past everybody.
City.
Yola tries to whip that ball in. Up giving it away. Zellum, Hammond. It was Washington's spirit. Beginning of this month, 4-3. Thompson. Miyabi. It's this across. Bounces off of the ground. Zellum is the fastest to it. Gordon Gordon gets the ball across. Rolls out. Hammond circles. Miyabi. Zellum. Vignola. Vignola crosses it in. Bloomer comes out. Miyabi swings in this corner. Flynn is there again to erase. Kennedy. Hammond. 10 minutes plus stoppage time remain. Miyabi. Zellum goes right back in that direction. Miyabi lofts. Heads it out. Zellum knocks it down for Kennedy. Vignola. Uses the right foot. Blister this ball into space. Alyssa Thompson trying to survive now on the road, and it would be a well-deserved 3 points if they escape with those 3. Miyabi. Alyssa Thompson. Once more. Vignola lays it off. Alyssa Thompson surveys. Lays it off. Miyabi flies it off of Belay. What a test this is for Jordan Bloomer. Her 4th start in the regular season. Stays back. It falls to Hammond. It's blocked by Peterson. She was just in the right place at the right time.
And here's a look at that clearance from Courtney Peterson. She sticks her leg out. She's not just in the right place at the right time. She actively defends that. The kick save, just like a goalkeeper, he is quickly getting the ball into their final third, looking to establish a bit of territory and break down Racing Louisville.
Miyabi. Miyabi funnels it through the middle. Zellum for Kennedy. Knocked away. Alyssa Thompson. Thompson. Leaves it back. Zellum arcs this ball across. Over press. Couple high headers. Peterson tracks it down and clears.
どうせなら楽しくやらなきゃな。